Let me just ask you, how many of you have heard of the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, written by Dr. Stephen Covey, correct? It's an excellent book. I think I've read it. Almost everybody I know has read it. I have, with my apologies to Dr. Covey, the 7 habits of highly negative people that I wanted to talk about today. So the first type is whine and dine. And this is a habit that's really easy to get into. And this is not the kind of wine that you drink, unfortunately. This is the kind of wine that happens when you are frustrated or feeling negative at work, and you end up with this little habit of going out to lunch with your work friends, maybe once a week or twice a week, and you go out to lunch, and at that lunch, you whine and dine about everybody at work and what's going on and why they're driving you crazy, and it goes on and on and on. And now I have to tell you that I had a wine and dine club myself one time. I was on a software project where we were supposed to be writing training for software, and we discovered there was no software. So the entire team is there, and we're just waiting and waiting, and every day we figure out, like, oh, what can we do today? Let's do a crossword puzzle as a team. You know, it was very frustrating. We started to get negative, and so we started to do this whine and dine. So we would go out, and we would whine and dine, and our favorite place to go was the Olive Garden, because anytime we stopped whining, they would bring more breadsticks. Start right up. So we had a good whine and dine session. Now the problem with whining and dining, however, is when you go back to work, right? You're walking back into the building and you just feel like, ugh, you're just exhausted and disgruntled. And you have to go see the very people you have been whining and dining about, and sometimes even have meetings with them and say, oh, I think that's a great idea. And all your whine and dine partners look at you and go, really? So it's really a difficult habit sometimes, and it's something easy to fall into. The second habit of highly negative people